We're going to start our weekly learning in Tanya. Chodesh Tov. We're going to chop around before the Shiur from Rav Yosef Bernstein. We're talking about Achdus Yisrael. It's a big day. Chodesh Nissan. How can you bring it into words? The best way is to do mitzvahs. It's the best way, because to explain such a holy day today, the way the Chazal explained it, there was 10 crowns given because it was all to do with the performance, with mitzvahs aseh, Masa Bereshis, the feast Shitas Rabbi Shiur, that the world was created today. This is the sixth day of creation, which is the Rosh Hashanah of Malachim and Chodoshim, and we have the opportunity to begin again Chodesh Bez Hashem, and it's an opportunity to also Megala the Shechina, the first time in the world the Shechina was fully revealed in the Mishkan. A good day. So Avos Yisrael, to bring Mashiach. In every generation the value of Avos Yisrael increases, says the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and so in the end of exile. As the Rebbe explained, the exile due to Sinas Chinam, and our generation is the hill of Mashiach, the hill of Mashiach, Ikvus to Mashiach, and the value of Avos Yisrael is even greater and repairs the main sinful cause of our exile. So the whole reason is to get into Avos Yisrael. That's and mitzvahs masis. That's the big avoda to do this month. Rosh Chodesh Nisan especially, and it's the whole Erev Chag, Erev Pesach. It's mitzvahs aseh. It's mitzvahs. Mitzvahs. It's all about doing mitzvahs, and that's the key to this month. Birkas Kohanim has a special koyach today because it was the Birkas Kohanim of the Mishkan. The first time in the world there was a Birkas Kohanim was Rosh Chodesh Nisan. And yes, I already said the Nachshon ben Aminad. I've already said it. And Baruch Hashem, there's a special tefillah, the Belz HaSiddur at the end, and it helps bring Ruach HaKodesh. I'm just going to make a tikkun. Say it after 1 minute. Wait, we're learning now. So it says that in Indian of Nachshon ben Aminadav, and you heard the special tefillah, and the nakuda of saying these 12 days, these 12 Nesiim is connected the 12 Chodoshim, 12 Sorfei Shem Avaya. Today is Yud Kei Vav Kei Kisidron, and it's connected Chodesh Nisan, which is Rosh Chodoshim, of all the Chodoshim. So it has today, Rabbi Nachman's Yom Yoleda, all the energy of frish kain, the Chadshus. And a tikkun I need to make, as I mentioned in the last year in the Ketamaron, that it was the Chozeh Blin who had Ruach HaKodesh on the 5th day of Nisan, that he stopped saying Ruach HaKodesh that year because he knew that would be his last day of his life. Tisha B'Av would be when he'd be Nifta Zuchisanenu and Lo Aleinu. And also was the Yotzai of Israel. I need to fix also the Yotzai of the Ramban and the Shlach Kodesh, which I mentioned, was Yud Aleph Nisan. So there's a definitely kesher between the two Tzaddikim, of Nachmanides and Shlach Kodesh. It comes out. There's a lot of awe in this time. Yeah, the Rashab's Yotzai tonight, tomorrow. We have a Chosna tonight, tomorrow. We had the schus to have both our sons in the Tefillah, Shirat David, Baruch Chizuk Galilei, big chizuk, yes, big chizuk, to have him have Shmir Aliyona, because I've been recently watching and listening to how there's a lot of people going through Nisyonis of all kinds of injuries and kaparas. Hashem Shmeinu, we have to thank Hashem with all our whole heart, Halav Ahodah, publicly, Fasem Barabim, the Nisim Hashem's done, and for all those who need a refuah, should have a refuah, we have to thank Hashem very much. And now we're going to learn some Tanya about this tikkun about Avos Yisrael. One of the ways is by learning Torah. Torah gives you the eight is how to fix up your Avos Yisrael. How do you come to true simcha? Today is a day of simcha mitis. Yeah? How do you come to simcha mitis? How do we come to simcha mitis? I don't have my mics today, so excuse me if the sound is not 100%. Simcha mitis is Tahainu shezos yeshiv al liba lenachmo b'kaflayim acha hadivarim emes ha'ela now. You will then arrive at true joy. What? In order to comfort his heart in double measure. Yeah, we have Nachmu Ami. This concept, let him in the wake of the above words, that by getting to a level of shiftless, meaty, not fake shiftless. Like the Tolna Rebbe talks about his Zayda, true shiftless and meaty. Not the Yetzer Hara is shiftless. The Yetzer Tov's shiftless is where you're able to machnir in a healthy way all the tivas, everything, the kina, the kovod, in a healthy way. We were just learning about it from yesterday from Rav Motti Berger, and he brought down these three aspects that take a person out of the world. Yeah, Kina Taiva Kovid. He said, when you're a child, your Nisan is Kina, so that you have to work with the child within your whole life. And when with Taiva, it's the animal inside of it. So you have to work with the animal side and with your Neshama and being an adult and grow up. And then the third level of community and Yochid. Yeah, the idea that we have the community has a big ashpah on us. No matter how big a Yochid you are, the community you live in has a big ashpah. So he said that before Mashiach comes, there's tremendous chizuk from the other side to try to pull us away, to try to pull us into all these things, to the child, to make us into children, to want all these things we don't need. The adult has to make us grow up and realize to be responsible, to have marriage, and to have a wife and have children at the right time, do everything the right way. And that's the adult inside of us, helping our child grow up. Not like the internet wants to take us away and make us into children. And that's why a lot of people don't want to get married anymore, things like this. The next thing, is the animal inside. The animal wants us to have tivas, so the internet is strengthening that nakuda. So we have to fight that with the neshama. That's why we're learning Torah, mechazik the neshama, and make shofel the animal aspect that wants us into tivas. And then the third nakuda of being part of the community, make sure we're in a good community. So I asked him about a frat. He says the nakuda in a frat is, when he saw Rav Shlomo in this beautiful community, you get tremendous chizuk from Avodas Hashem and the hallow. The hallow and the Avodas Hashem. So the nakuda is, over here, is an opportunity to work in this and to come out with Avos Hashem and Achdus and Am Yisrael, especially over the Indian of the army and everything like that. To have Avos and Achdus as well. Not allow there be a period on different nakudas, and to keep the achdus. This is what Rav Motti Berger was talking about yesterday. It's Choshev Shiur he gave at Shirat David, Shalasuda's time. La'ama levavo emes who came bli safik sh'anu rachok ma Hashem b'tachlis meshokitz mesoy v'chuli. Let him say to his heart, indeed, without a doubt, I am far from removed, utterly remote from God, and I am despicable, contemptible, and so on. Because one of the nakudas he says, this aneg al Hashem, you have to be simcha there. We have to have simcha. Mesilat Yesharim says the key is aneg al Hashem, to have simcha no matter what. Shkoyach. Ach kozehu ani levadi, hu aguf im nefesh achiyoni shabo. All this is true only for me, that my body and animating soul within me. Come a bit closer, I don't want to shout so much. Come a bit closer. Amikol mokum yesh b'kir b'chelek Hashem mamish, shishanu afilu b'kol sheb'kalem shi nefesh alekis im nitzos alekus mamish v'mabish bo l'chayunuso. Yet within me there is a veritable part of Hashem which is present. We have a godly chalik, and that's the key to all the nakudas we spoke about. You identify yourself. I'm Eli Goldsmith, who has a neshama, and I have ability to overcome my tivas, and I have ability to grow up and be an adult and be responsible. I have ability to be part of a good community and be a yochid within the community and to do the Ratzon Hashem, the simcha. And that is the netzos alekus mamish malbish ba'ala chayusa. That's what's the spark of Hashem that's animating you. Identify yourself with that kedusha, that alekus. Rakshu b'chinas galus is only when the body and animated soul are in such a lowly state, the divine soul is in exile within them. And that's what caused the pain. We have to mechazik and mechaya ourselves from the nefesh elokis, and not allow the goddess, the body, to be the main nakuda that we identify with, that we're feeling all these feelings and all this stuff. But we have to work with the body and make it grow up and elevate it. But it's not the ikka. The ikka is that we have this beautiful neshama, this nefesh elokis, and that's what comes down. Chodesh Nissan, tremendous chizuk in the nefesh elokis. It's a time of yitzmach v'shamayim v'sagal haaretz. This is a time of tremendous chizuk, tremendous chesed, tremendous ahava. It's the time Hashem shows His love. The biggest achana we can make for Pesach is not all these siddhasim. It's to tune into the ahava Hashem has for us. In the Torah, we learn even a little bit the ahava we have that Hashem has for us and for His Torah and for our nefesh alakus, for the family we have, for Avos Yisrael, to work on our chesed, to do ma'aser mitzvahs, to go help people. If there, so then on the contrary, if I'm further removed from God and I'm more despicable and contemptible, the deeper next is my divine soul, the more it's to be pitied. So the whole Nakuda of Yetzias Mitzrayim is to get out of that feeling of being despicable and contemptible and all these horrible states of being because your Nefesh Elokai is in Golis. To go out of Mitzrayim and to realize Hashem is the one who's going to take you out of Mitzrayim. Yeah, Hashem's helping you. Therefore, I make it my entire aim and desire to extricate myself from exile and return to our Father's house, as in our youth. And we'll go weiter next week. Okay. A good Chodesh. Shkoyach for learning. Amen.